L2s come about that I think now the standardization, or not necessarily standardization, but the organization around coordinating all of those is something that enterprise is going to have to navigate. So, what L2 is right for your enterprise, and what exactly is your use case, and what do you think your future use of Ethereum is going to be? That is one challenge to navigate for enterprise, because there are a lot of options out there. I think compared to 2017-18 for enterprise, blockchain conceptually was more or less something that you could purchase off the shelf from a variety of different consulting vendors or large companies or other enterprises. And now L2s are things that have remained in the startup ecosystem with good reason for the tokenomics behind them and what they're trying to achieve with mainnet. But that's a different field for enterprise to navigate than working with other vendors that they may have been more familiar with. But more tangibly for developers in the ecosystem, they're going to see a little bit of a challenge on the similar side of that. So, for example, managing different wallets across all the L2 ecosystem is one challenge that developers will have to address. And also ensuring all these layer 2 ecosystems achieve a privacy layer. So that is something that is within reach without a doubt. It again is not a technology that is as off the shelf as some others, but the zero knowledge community that works on the privacy side, and even those working in homomorphic encryption and other privacy enhancing technologies, you can use those in concert with L2, but you do need to work with the right expertise in order to be able to do so now.
Yes. So do you think that those projects will still remain in the, I would say, proof of concept stage, or that are there still key requirements that cannot be met, which will explain why some enterprises are still focused on exploring private permissions rather than going through the permissionless space?
Well, from where I've seen enterprise, I think they're at the inflection point of deciding private versus public L2s, and each of them carry a different set of risks. If you look towards L2s, you're going to have to work with a couple of different tooling sets, perhaps to build your application, and maybe newer. But to the point of private blockchains, that may well be accessible, but you may put yourself in a position that's exclusive of where the future technology evolution is going. So neither are absolutely perfect to build in from an enterprise side, because they carry their own uncertainties. But I'm encouraged by the fact that if you look on the past 5 years of Ethereum, I think what the public ecosystem has consistently proved is their ability to rapidly iterate and improve Ethereum as a base layer, but also all of the other applications around it. So to me, it makes a lot of sense to stick with the public community that's had that success in the past and has demonstrated that.
Yes, as an example, you were mentioning earlier the tokenization use cases, because now we have standards for permission tokens. So in addition to the privacy layer, we'll have a permission layer, which is more regulatory compliant, so that those enterprises and businesses can leverage the benefits of public permissionless, but still with the layers that they can show regulatory compliance. And big protocols that have been very successful without that layer, for example, Uniswap, now have that layers to cater for the business needs and requirements. So that's great.